I walked in on my bestie sleeping with my friend's girl and I don't know what to do. A part of me wants to tell my friend, but how can I snitch on my bestie?
When your
Read it
man
again,
is cheating.
Baby, come for the
It's
fuck
all these
now.
songs have
Hey.
gassed people up, you know.
Blood to-
No, I'm not
Ever
joking.
since they made Jose
all
Loyal.
these fun fib on your time fig. Hold it. Every
If you cheat me, I got
you
you
need
back.
Bro,
Hey.
all
How
the
you not gonna blame this on
toxicity
dancehall?
is getting
This is good. This is gone to the level.
put up in the air.
Read it
sorry.
again.
Help! I walked in on my bestie sleeping with my friend's girl and I don't know what to do. A part of me wants to tell my friend, but how can I snitch on my
Honestly,
bestie?
yeah, you actually have to mind your business.
No, you have to mind your business in that scenario.
I actually think you have to mind
But
your business.
what I would do in that scenario is pull up my bestie.
Depends what besties are saying.
I'll pull up my bestie and that's
I
it.
walked in on my
A
bestie. Bestie and friend, they're two different people.
Okay, this is what you do. You give the bestie an ultimatum that you have to tell them Wagwan.
I don't know. I don't
I don't
know.
think I'll give it
Wait, hold on.
I don't know about ultimatum, bro.
Wait, hold on. Bestie sleeping with my friend's girl. It depends if the bestie and your friend are friends as well. Like, for example, if I walked in on you sleeping with Dom's girl,
I think that's the case.
I'm gonna give you an ultimatum and I'm gonna tell you.
They're both besties. That's what I'm saying. But bestie and friend, she's made that very significant. For me personally, I put them in two different lights.
Okay, so the bestie don't know the friend of the girl.
They might know the friend, but even still, I'll pull you aside and be like, bro, you know that's my man's girl.
Yeah.
What are you on?
Mm-hmm.
As for the friend, I'll be like, I'll probably drop a couple hints like, bro, like
maybe I'll give the girl the ultimatum then.
I don't think I would say something strongly.
If the bestie is not,
if my bestie
someone has to tell them.
If my bestie knew that this girl. But then that's the next thing.
Someone has to tell them because I know. So the fact that I know, I need to relinquish this somehow. I can't just know and stay silent.
My business
if I keep it 100, I'm gonna talk to the bestie and be like, because it depends on the context, like you say. Does she know that that's my man's girl or whatever the case might be? If that's the case, it takes to another level of fuckery because y'all actually know each other.
If you genuinely know, then
if they don't know, then it's like, okay, cool. They generally don't know about the situation, and what you can do is talk to your bestie, and talk to the friend. At the end of the day, me personally, I don't like drama and mix up because I'm saying call them my name because and they'll be adding me into drama.
What they'll do, you'll be the one that
I'll be the one because they don't listen. At the end of the day, nobody likes to be the bearer or hear bad news. Like they'll be like, as much as it sounds bad, like if somebody came and told me, oh yeah, like this person had sex with your best, and then say you didn't tell me, it might come back to you. And they'd be like, why didn't you tell me for X, Y? You didn't all this time and you didn't tell me.
I made them tell you.
Nah, bro. It's just too, I don't know, it's just too...
I'm going to make someone tell them.
I think in this situation...
I'll tell them. I'll say them.
In this situation, I know all three people, right?
Yeah.
Okay, my bestie, I'm like, bro, what are you... Like, do you know that that's... If this person doesn't know, I'm like, bro, that's my man's girl. Allow it. I'll see the girl, I'll be like, brother, go talk to your girl. Like, let her know that I know. Like, let her know now. Boom. If, like you said, if that person doesn't let them know, that's fine. But if it comes out, I spoke to your girl. I'm not really trying to, because if you say to your brethren, they're gonna be like, oh, what? Like, how can you let your friend? That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna be like, how can you let your bestie? Oh Jesus!
What do you mean let? They can't come with me with no let. I'm gonna tell someone to tell them. One of you has to confess. It's as simple as that. I might even give you. No, I might even give you a date.
What if they don't?
Then I'll give you a date. You have 2 weeks.
And then what? If not, what will you do? Tell the friend.
I'm telling my friend.
So you're snitching.
I can't do that.
So you're snitching on your
bestie to your friend. Remember, they're two.
She's
different. Highlighted they're two different people. It's not bestie and bestie.
It's not bestie and friend. So let's say it's us lot, and you're snitching on me or something.
Me to
another outsider.
Are you dumb?
The loyalty, and that's what I'm trying to say to you. The loyalty
on me.
The dynamic
for
is
this
like,
person,
do you know what I'm trying to say? That's what I'm trying to understand. It's different vibes
different.
because that's your best friend.
She made that significant as well.
Exactly. So to her, it's like you're snitching on me to somebody who's not as close to us.
That would upset me.
That's why I'm saying it's too much pressure. Because at the end of the day, I would say tell them, but if they don't, I'm out of it, you know? I've done my piece. I'm not going to be doing mouthpiece and because it's going to come back to me. I promise you that. One way or the other, it's come back to me. And I'm just trying to be a good person.
Just don't cheat on anyone around me, man. I'm the wrong person. Don't do that.
Oh, yeah.
Don't
let me walk in. Don't let me walk in on you.
Hey, what?
You dumb.
Forget it.
This passer.
Forget about
You
it.
might as well call this episode "But Cheating."
Cheaters and liars.
Cheating.
I'm
like a
sneaking.
Cheating,
man.
but cheating.
What?
Sneaky
This is
cheaters.
bad. This is actually bad. Like,
This
is
is
this the state of the culture?
wild.
Is this the state of the culture?
Yeah, Conor Bay.
Shall I say it? How is
So that actually made me chuckle. But
has
we didn't pronounce the O.
has Courts ever been single? How no, this English. How is Dom dealing with being single? D, when can I take you out?
Jeez.
Oh, that's a lot of single conversation.
Okay.
Have I ever been single? Yeah, but you see me now. I'm the type of person I don't shout when I'm single. Like, so the times that I have been single, you know if you know, and only the people that need to know would know. So yeah, I'm not someone that I'm single and I'm all slide.
All right. What are you trying to do?
No offense.
What?
No, but you know what I'm like. I'm
trying to
you know what
shoot
you
me
lot
for no
know. I'm
reason,
like I'm
man.
very reserved. Do you know what I mean? In my sensibilities, how I maneuver. So I'm the same when I'm single. Like if you know, you know, innit? If I'm a cup of tea, then you might know. Otherwise, I don't.
Basically, you have never come up on the radar.
Yeah. I don't.
You have
I
not
don't
been the
shout
cups
about
of teas. Therefore,
I don't call from the mountains whenever I'm single.
All right.
Sorry. No, I'm not.
No, what's going on? What's going on?
She said,
I'm not sending me.
What's going on?
I'm
What's
just
going
saying.
on?
I mean,
going on here?
if the shoe fits.
What's going on? The
I'm
shoes
just
fitting
saying.
well. Size 7 rude boy. But what's going on here?
All right,
I
don't
didn't
kill
come here for
me.
this.
She said, I didn't sign up for this shit. All right, don't kill me.
What was the next
All right, the
bit?
next
How
one,
you
Dom.
dealing?
How am I dealing with being single? I'm single.
Shout it out!
Shout it out loud.
Say it loud! Go.
I drink rare nephews now. I don't know what that means. Take from that what you will. Nah, I'm playing.
Truth is outside. Options of you.
How am I dealing with being single? That's a weird
How's the
question.
transition? No, it's not a weird question. I think it's
How am I dealing with being single?
like, do you like it? Like, was it a culture shock?
Well, yeah, it definitely was a culture shock, wasn't it?
No culture shock. Not a culture. They kill me. I'm shy, yo.
No, I'm playing. How am I dealing with being single? I'm enjoying it. It's just kind of like a rediscovery, unlearning, relearning myself. I'm loving where I am like right now. Just being selfish, but not like, to me, selfish is not a negative word no more. And that's something I learned in therapy as well. I go to therapy, but not because I broke up with my ex. It was something that was pending and it was the right time to kind of start kind of thing. And so I think that kind of helped. I'm just kind of working on me more, really. I guess it's just more time for me in terms of dealing with being single. And like I said, I just love being selfish. Like I love just loving me right now. And I think that's where I'm at right now. I'm just loving myself so I can be 100% for going into anything else with someone else. Like I don't think it should be two halves making a whole into my next thing. It should be two whole beings coming together. And I think that's something that got a bit misconstrued previously kind of thing. So I'm definitely working on making myself a whole person and just kind of being the best person I can be, really. I would say the main thing I think for me, just leaning into love from other sources. It's kind of, obviously when I was in a relationship for 4 years, so as you know, that's a whole lot of love. 4 years is a long time kind of thing. So it's just learning that you can get love elsewhere. I think that was the first kind of point of standing up again kind of thing. Because you're just like, bro, I can't even look at tomorrow. Like, what's going on? Like, I was meant to do this tomorrow with you. Like, do you know what I mean? So I think leaning into love, like from like my friends, my family, and just realizing, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm loved. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I would say surrounding myself with love. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm like surrounding myself with love is definitely be one of the biggest things that you you don't realize how much love is around you until you immerse yourself in it and just being acceptance of it and being vulnerable. And I don't like being vulnerable because bad man are crying that, but you have to be. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, that's how I say I'm dealing with being single. Really, just life goes on, innit? It's one of those things. Like life will go on with or without you. You either got to just hop on or hop off. Do you know what I mean? So I think that's what my thing is. Just knowing that there's another day that can be great. Really. Yeah. I'm alright now. I'm good. I'm alright. You know, I had a great summer. Had a sick birthday. I had one of the best birthdays I had in a long time this year as well. Literally surrounded by love, friends, and family. I couldn't ask for a better birthday. That was fucking lit.
Stop flirting with me,
touchy. But yeah, man, that's it. Like I'm just enjoying the vibes. I'm just enjoying myself and just being with myself. Yeah. That's how I'm dealing with it.
Your turn.
Wasn't there nothing? There was something else. That said D. We all got mentioned.
Oh, shit then.
What did it say?
Third part of the question. They want to take you out, bitch.
Oh yeah.
Everyone's always saying this. You don't need to actually start being direct because
I'm actually tired of this.
I know D's
No,
already.
I'm actually like
I know
D.
Everyone's no.
Every episode.
When have I been taken out? It's not me that's been doing all the
outs.
outs.
No, it's still us feeding her.
It might be someone new.
Wait, what?
Help us.
Wait, what? Shut the
You
fuck up.
I brought small Haribo for myself. She's ticking.
Yeah, I did, yeah.
She makes me open drinks for her.
Oh, shut
I'm
up.
done.
Please.
But it might be someone new though. So when can they take you out is the question.
What do you mean when?
When can they take you out?
Let her answer.
D.
Saturdays are best.
D, answer. See, that's a lie.
What do you mean that's a lie?
She's busy on Saturday. When can they take you out, D?
Where you going on Saturday?
Huh?
Where you going on Saturday?
I'm not going anywhere.
Let her answer the question.
When can you take me out? When you ask me personally, we can figure out. But till then, I don't know. It's actually up in the air.
Till then, rest in curious.
Literally.
I don't know what the word.
Literally.
I really hope they message though,
They're
because
not.
They're not. Every time, bro. It's just
every time.
Yeah,
D is not even a scary person, so I actually don't understand.
Facts. I'm actually not
She's
a scary
actually
person.
like
I'm actually cute as hell. You feel me?
So you feel me? Well, then they know you're not scary. That's why they want to go on a date with you.
Love you, baby. Say bye.
I just need to ask properly.
No things.
No, I was just scrolling down as I came up. Oh, this one's kind of long. Oh.
Oh, this is the last one. This bit.
My girl's mum keeps flirting with me.
Blood of Jesus.
She doesn't know her daughter is my girlfriend. D. I'm glad because this happens every fucking episode. You do something. What did you do?
Did you just do?
She just flung the cup on the floor.
Well.
Always doing something.
No.
Wow, that kind of glided graciously.
Glided.
Anyway, my girl's mum keeps flirting with me. She doesn't know her daughter is my girlfriend. And every time my girl asks me to get the door or grab something from the kitchen, her mum's always trying it with me. She is hot though, but I can't do that to my girl. I've tried saying no and laughing her off, but one second. She continues, how can I make her stop without outing my girl? I've told her I'm in a relationship, but it's like fuel to the fire. Every time I mention it, I'm stuck.
This is
the mum is clearly gay, so
exactly. So she's trying it with you. So what's the
no? But then
secret?
again, parents is one rule for me, another rule for you. So it doesn't mean it's okay to out your girl.
That's true.
But
yeah, don't out your girl.
You need to tell her to back the fuck off. Tell her
ASAP.
you report her. I don't know what to tell her. Tell her.
What's that, policia?
Hello.
Like, what's this? This is actually harassment. Like I'm trying to come to your house. Tell her that you'll tell her daughter. Tell her that because obviously it doesn't matter that you lot. You don't have to say that, I'm in a relationship with your daughter, but just be like, okay, confront it head on. You don't even have to say, okay, I'm going to tell your daughter, but confront it head on and say, you know what?
But she
even
said she's
call
in
her
a relationship.
Auntie. Call the mum auntie or
No
something.
facts.
Remind her that you're not.
Maybe she should tell her girl, but tell her girl not to tell her girl that her mum's flirting with her, but tell her girl to tell her mum, like we're in a
What to
relationship.
come out?
Yeah. Oh, I can't force someone to come out,
Techie.
but
Nah,
You
that's
can't force
techie.
that out. But
Yeah.
I think personally, especially if you're grown, like if you're grown, I would say confront the mum head on and be like, "This is making me uncomfortable." Forget anything else.
but then what?
Be
She
like,
don't let
"This
you in
is
the
making me
house again, and
uncomfortable."
you wanna see the data.
Well, she can't do that because then the mum should know that, okay, if I go the wrong way about this now that I know that you feel uncomfortable, then you might tell my children.
True.
So the mum will probably like catch herself and be like, okay, right, I need to fix up because if I go the wrong way about this or she banishes you from the house, then she's going to think, right, you're going to go and tell her pitney them. And that's shame. So if the mother has shame, then you have to tell the mother, allow me. I would tell her, allow me. Personally, you're grown. Like, don't make no one keep. But then she said the mum's hot.
Yeah. Please. No, don't go
You
and fuck.
people, you don't like peace.
Must have chopping mums.
I don't
Why
like
do you
peace.
like
I like
peace?
problems.
Why don't you like peace?
I don't like
It's
peace.
a lot.
I like problems.
It's actually a lot. No. Okay. Just wanted to say I love your show.
Ow.
How do the youngsters do it nowadays? You do the other side.
You went old school.
That is not.
No, that's not. It's the new school.
You do with me.
There you go.
That's not how they do it.
No, this is the new one. The new one.
This is the new one.
You don't do it like that no more.
Oh,
You don't
really?
know.
That's how you know I ain't young as hell.
That's like young as hell.
You know you too. Just for you, baby.
Was another anonymous?
Fuck's sake. What's these relationship status? Single, talking, relationship.
Wow, they actually put.
That's funny.
I'm talking to people.
Why wouldn't you be talking?
Talking like
That's
a
not
talking
relationship
man.
status, though.
That's not a relationship status.
Talking, I guess, is another word.
I
for
get.
dating.
They just want to know if
Dating?
you're talking to other people as well.
Yeah, and obviously I'm talking to people. Like, I'm not just gonna be. Well, I could be, but I'm getting to know a few people. You know what I'm saying? Nothing serious, but you know, it is what it is.
What is everyone's idea of a terrible date?
Showing up late. I hate people that I'm.
You did spill the drink, by the way.
Is it on the floor?
Yeah. We'll deal with that after.
I hate.
She will deal with that after.
Yeah.
Don't do that to me.
Sorry.
I will.
Sorry.
I just
She's in a messy mood. That's what she is.
Anyway,
That's
carry on.
not nice. But yeah, I don't like people that turn up late. Pet peeve. I don't like, especially because it's like the first day. You want to make it like you on time, baby.
I mean, you was late.
No.
Today, so.
That's because there was an actual
So it's
reason.
okay
How
to
late
be
would you say is
It's
late
okay
to
for you to
turn
be
up?
late for us.
No.
How late?
There's nothing I could have done in that situation. I actually had to be late because
How late would you say is late for a date?
Yeah.
10 minutes max. 10 minutes max.
Yeah,
I don't like, because I hate waiting in general. Like, you don't know, even when I wait on you, I hate it. Like, I have to go in Westfield or something. I don't like waiting.
Westfield.
I don't like waiting, bro. Like, I don't know. So maybe just that's just for me. Like, if you're late,
No, fair.
boring conversation, the vibe is dead. We don't get along, no banter. If you're rude, like,
But wouldn't you get that prior to
no,
the
not
date,
always. Not always. Not always.
Okay.
Because sometimes things
you
move
go on dates with people
that you don't really know.
Like, you might have met them on a night out.
Exactly,
once,
and they're like, "Oh
not
yeah,
really
what you up
spent
to?"
any time with them, and
You
then
haven't
they're
really
like,
talked
"Let's
to them
go
like
out."
that. It happens
Like,
sometimes. Not
talking on like WhatsApp and that.
yeah. Sometimes
Sometimes
it's
yeah,
not.
I get
Yeah,
what you mean.
you know what I mean. Like sometimes
Yeah.
it's not like a
I've been on
full
dates
in
with
depth.
people where like now I'm out with you and I'm like,
Yeah, and you're like, damn, I didn't really.
Pew.
Pew. Yeah, this is not gonna. There's not gonna be a round two kind of thing.
Pew.
Blue. But yeah,
The jungle.
they're weird.
What's your idea of
They're
trouble
weird.
date?
They show up in like some wedges or something.
Not wedges.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's like a bad outfit, I think.
Is that gonna be like
That's part of it.
That is definitely part of it.
I don't know. I haven't been on
Gives me the ick.
terrible date, so I can't think of anything.
But your idea of one. So if you obviously
My idea was just wearing something that's
not given.
That's a bit-
spidey, wiry looking.
Imagine somebody put. I'd actually go mad. Go mad.
The lateness, I'll give them a little 10-20 minutes. I know they like to.
No, fact.
Late, I
for the
think.
vibes.
No, you know what it is, yeah, with the lateness thing is that I know that, you know, girls tend to take whatever, but let me know, communicate. If you're gonna be like, you know, running late or something, just say boom, boom, boom. And then
So if they communicate,
know
okay.
that I don't have to leave when I thought I'd have to leave.
Right.
But if you
So
don't
wait,
say
you leave,
nothing,
you let them come and you'll be gone.
no,
No,
that's not
she's
the point.
saying like, if you're gonna be late, let me know. So I'm not leaving.
I'm
out
not leaving
early
at
to
that
meet you on
early time to
But if
meet
you're
you.
already there and they're like, I'm running late.
That's the point. Like if I'm already there and you're,
Yeah, I like that.
I'm not gonna like that because you haven't communicated prior. Like it's
poor planning.
it's poor planning.
Poor
You know what I'm
time
saying?
management.
Let me know. It's in this cold winter, everybody's standing outside the fucking restaurant waiting for you.
Anonymous today are taking notes, bro.
Huh? No,
Hey.
just be there.
Bloody running
Let me
down.
know, baby. 10 minutes, like 10 minutes, 15 max.
Check your text.
But anything long that I'm giving you side eye.
Yeah.
I'm giving you side eye.
So what? That's all you have? Bad clothes.
Yeah, like I don't. I feel like the way I'm like dating and stuff, I talk to people before I take them out. So I feel like I'll be able to iron out a couple things to get out of the terribleness.
What's your idea of a terrible date? You don't have to have experienced it.
I literally don't know.
What would put you off someone
Told you,
besides
the wedges? Or the trainer wedges. Oh, imagine she got the Nike. You know the
You'll be able to tell if she's someone that wears
No, but
those.
you never know.
Wait.
You never
In
know,
2020, somebody
You'll
will
be
pull
able
You
to
never
tell
know.
somebody will pull up
You
with
never
Nike
know.
wedges.
Nah,
You never know.
If somebody pulls up
You
with
don't
Nike
know.
wedges in this day and
'Cause what do you
age,
say,
it's
like, what do you
curtains.
say we're going bowling and
It's
stuff.
curtains,
So they're
bro.
trying to do casual.
Nah.
And then
Nah.
they bring out the trainer
You'll be able
heel.
to tell.
You'd be able to
No,
tell,
you wouldn't.
bro.
I don't think you would.
No, you
You'll be able
would.
to tell.
If you was like, oh yeah, just casual, we're going bowling, and they came in the training heel,
You'll be
someone
able
to
to
do the
tell.
heel. What would you do?
If they came with Trainer Hill in
I would
this
rather them wear
day
the
and
bowling
age,
shoe. I would
I'm
rather them wear the bowling shoes.
gonna throw myself at
I
the
would-
pins.
what?
I'm throwing myself at the pins.
They're really bad.
Clearly, we're both mad. Like, you actually thought you could come out with
Nike wedge.
looking like that.
Trainer
It's
wedges.
not happening.
Yeah, there's
It's
no.
not
Yeah,
happening.
long day.
Everyone knows the story
Long
about
day.
me and the girl with the boots in it.
Long day,
I
bro.
didn't see her again.
Long day.
Which
And
one?
she was
The onion. I remember the onion. Story.
This was the girl that I was just like linking. It was just like a sexual thing. Anyway, I met her one day. She was wearing these boots. The boots came up to her.
The school boots.
They were flat at the bottom.
Yeah, no.
The ones
yeah,
that we used to
nah,
wear in
yeah.
school that you used to buy from the market that everyone wore.
Yeah,
I had a little buckle on the side,
See,
about this
that's
height, and they
my-
were flat as
I think
hell.
that's the only thing
She
that can
was
make
wearing
it terrible because from the moment I see you, and I'm just like,
I was
my
disgusted.
vibe's gonna be off, so it's gonna be back
my
to back.
vibe was terrible.
It sounds bad, but girls that can't dress give me the ick.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, I don't know if it's just us, but I'm like, I can dress, so why can't you? It's simple. It's not even hard. Like, baby, like, come on, just
Yeah.
look.
But it's scary when
beef.
you don't know that they can't
Yeah,
dress. So like
facts.
you've seen them.
I
on
need to
one
see your
occasion,
Instagram.
that's the
Yeah,
thing,
but
like,
I need to see your
You
Instagram.
show your best bits, bro. That's why you can't believe it. Insta. You show your best bits.
The amount
So
of
that's what you don't know. They got the Nike
bamboozled.
heel at the back.
Hey,
You
I've
don't
been
know they got the
bamboozled,
heels.
you know.
That
You
could
don't
be-
know
No,
that could be
trainer.
them.
you're
They're
actually
both
talking
really
facts.
close.
You're actually talking facts.
no,
You're
you
right.
don't
Because
know.
they take,
It's
you're
their
right.
best
The
bits.
best
So
bits.
that's what I'm saying. Like, I'll talk to you to try and kind of
Anyway.
gauge what their vibe is.
Some of your outfits today.
Yeah, just like
What
a
you wearing to
little
work?
Yeah, little outfit for the day. I'm like, oh, what's your outfit for the day? Like, let me see your little work outfit.
Oh,
And you can
OTD.
even get their little work outfit. Because sometimes if it's a bit churchy,
OTD.
then you know they ain't really got the vibe, fam.
I know what she means by
Nah,
that,
you know
though.
what I mean?
They look very
And then
Hail
you know what I'm
Mary.
saying? Like, girls are like, oh yeah, I'm wearing this to work.
Hail Mary.
It's calm.
No,
Don't worry
you
about
have
it.
to.
They'll send you a
It's
snap like,
bro.
oh, I'm
When a
on
girl
to
can
work.
dress,
Yeah,
like
wearing
I
this,
feel
well,
like
you know.
I put that. It sounds mad, but a bit
Yeah, no, it
above
has
what
to,
they look
it has
like.
to, it has to, it has
Like,
to.
anyways,
It
it's
has
a bit
to, it
mad.
has to, it
Like
has
when a
to.
girl can dress,
It's all part of
it's
it.
part of the whole.
Yeah,
thing.
it's part of the whole
Anyway,
thing.
Dressing is a big thing.
So,
That is
but
true.
if I went on like a blind date,
Ooh, I'd never
Like-
gone a blind. I don't think I'd ever gone a blind
yeah,
date.
if there's like no banter or there's nothing,
Yeah,
if you're not,
I
like,
get what you mean.
yeah, I can't imagine a terrible date unless it's completely blind and I don't know who they are. You know what I mean?
It'd
Like,
be
because
terrible.
Then that's the only reason we wouldn't.
But
have to-
sometimes it
because I'm
could-
not taking someone on a date that I haven't spoken to.
Okay,
I've got a little bit
okay.
of
I don't know
from.
about
What could they
before.
do apart from dress? That on the day, say you spoke to them before the vibes, and they done something on that night, and they'd be like, "What the fuck? Like never again." Like what could they do?
If they got like too drunk,
Okay.
maybe like a bit sloppy with it. But even then, I don't know if I'd write them up. It just depends on the level of
How much you deep though?
Because there was one. Sorry, this is so far left. But there was one guy that I saw on Twitter. He went on a date, and the girl got drunk, and she gave she started lip-syncing people in the place.
You can't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't do that. But equally, I saw one with the boy. Did you see the one with the boy?
What?
Where they went Nando's and
What?
he got drunk
And what
And he
happened?
said, okay, yeah, if you
And
fall
then
off like that,
I think it was like Westfield security.
They went drunk bowling prior.
They went
Drunk
bowling
bowling.
and
And then-
like they went bowling and stuff. Like they had a date night.
Right.
Yeah,
And they were drinking throughout, and he got drunk.
He
So
got
by the
drunk.
time they got to Nando's,
Oh.
the man's head was on the
in
table.
the plate.
And then I think the security, like I don't know if it was Westfield security or whatever, security had to carry him out. Of the
Yeah,
thing.
so
That
you've
is
gone too far.
embarrassing.
You've got too.
That
drunk.
is embarrassing. Embarrassed? Are you not embarrassed?
You can't.
That can never be me because what?
I mean, I get drinking out of nervousness.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but
baby,
that
like
drunk,
you have to know your limits.
bro,
Like,
reel it
especially
in.
if that was like the whole day, it would make sense. But pace yourself. You know that you're gonna go up.
Man went bowling. Was like,
Oh yeah.
nah, but for you to be face
Bowling.
palm in
Nah,
Peri Peri.
nah.
Oh
Long day.
my gosh.
Long day.
It's not that deep, bro.
No.
What about you?
My idea of a terrible date. No banter. Like silence. And I don't like making all the jokes. Don't make me be the one that has to talk all the time.
Like the comedian.
Yeah, I don't like being the one that's making all the jokes. I don't like being the one making all the conversation.
Oh my god, carrying the. Oh my god, I
Yeah,
forgot
I
that.
hate carrying
Gets
the
on my
entire
nerves.
conversation. Like,
Or the whole vibes.
am I
Ew.
here to do a fucking monologue? Like, I don't like that.
Yeah, I mean,
No manners. People with bad manners.
rude. Especially to
Well,
the
maybe
waiters
that's
and
something
stuff.
you won't be able to
People
get
with
from
bad
WhatsApp.
manners.
That's something you probably That's something
You
I
go
think in the
out, you're
day.
just. You know people that are rude to like.
What if they started like licking their fingers and that?
No, licking their fingers, chewing with their mouth open, slurping their drink.
Imagine they're like,
Open it, chew with their mouth open.
Nyama,
Nyama. Nyama.
Can you actually imagine?
You know people that are just sloppy. Oh my god, like, I love this food, right?
Best shrimp in the back of their mouth.
She ain't walk hot
Just
imagine
loud
they
and
spit.
boisterous.
Imagine they spit. Imagine boisterous your dick. Imagine, I want you to be a lady.
Yeah, I don't like people with poor manners. I don't like people with no banter. I have good chat, so I feel like you have to have good chat, otherwise it's not gonna work.
Per.
I'm gonna get super bored super fast.
And when I'm bored, forget about it. That's it. Bye.
I think that was me. Go on.
Is that you? Most boring superhero you can come up with?
What does that even mean?
I actually like this question.
Go on,
Oh,
you
no,
go
answer
answer
it
because
then.
I have
Well,
no
I actually
idea.
You lot are so why aren't you thinking about it? Think about it.
Wait, I don't
Because
understand the
it's hard.
question.
Just
Are they
actually
asking?
just
go
decide
Are they
one.
asking us to think like?
Think of the most boring superhero you can come up with.
So when
Like,
you?
what is a power that you could have, but it's dead?
Oh, I thought they meant like an actual superhero. That's why I was confused.
No, like
A power that you have there.
You,
is
I
dead.
think you've got what? You've got an answer. Just say.
super smell, or the ability to grow your big toe. The boring superhero. It's a superpower, but it's dead. What am I gonna do with a super big toe? Or with super smell? Oh, there's a fire. Five miles away.
You wouldn't even want super small because people them stick. I wouldn't even want super small.
You've got a cavity in your back molar. But you're across the room. I thought that was a great question. Thank you to whoever said
Did you
that.
write that
I thought
in?
it was a good
I think
question.
she
No, I
probably
didn't.
did. 'Cause she was so ready for that one. She was.
No,
worst
these
question.
are what custom the
ever.
question. These are what custom the question from before. I said, I think it's a good question.
Okay.
It's different. Use like the cheating every day. You should break it up with something else.
Here we
It
go
was actually
again.
a long one.
A girl says that she really likes me, but she doesn't want to lead. But she doesn't want to lead me on because she takes a long time to catch feelings. What does that mean?
That means she wants to
That
beat.
means she's not funny.
That means baby girl or baby boy.
That means
Like
she wants to
they,
chop and
they
leave.
yeah, she ain't into
She doesn't
you.
really like you.
Yeah, they say this
She
shit.
doesn't like you.
They don't mean. They don't
That
mean
actually
it.
sounds like something like someone would say, like a fuckboy would say to you after
Yeah.
they even beat.
Right.
Like they've beat now, and now you're like, oh, what are we? And they're like, I really like you, but it takes me a long time to catch
yeah,
feelings. So
I'm
how
not
can
really
someone-
sure.
Think about what you're saying. How can someone say to you, I really like you,
But it
but
takes
it takes me a long time to catch feelings?
feelings.
Yeah,
So
that's-
like is not a feeling.
Clearly not. They just think
That
like
means they don't even like you
no. They don't like you.
from the jump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not
unfortunately.
competing.
Delete.
The maths is not maths.
Delete.
Ignore it. They actually want to get
Delete.
in your pant and get away
Yeah.
from you. That's
They just want to lead you on, bro. That
Yeah.
they already they want to have that. There's always this. Oh, I like you, but there's something. I
That's
I
actually-
don't want to lose you. Please.
That's 1 + 2 = 9. That
Yeah,
doesn't.
the maths is not mathsing, bro. It's not.
That's algebra. We don't play them games.
No.
I said that's algebra.
It's not.
We
not
now do
making
that.
sense.
We now do that. All right.
Right, this is the last.
This is the last.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi guys, hope you're all doing good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Been listening to the pod for years.
Oh,
Thank you.
appreciate that.
And I've loved seeing your growth. Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you.
baby.
Thank you.
Oh,
My
baby.
dilemma is I've recently gotten out of a long-term 2.5-year relationship and I've been struggling to navigate being single again. Not even necessarily to do with the dating, the streets of the ghetto. I agree.
I concur. Yeah.
I concur.
Yeah.
But more so much of my identity was tied up in being in a relationship. And I'm finding it hard to navigate going from being a we to a me, as for 2.5 years, I had to consider somebody else when making my decisions. Any words of wisdom? Oh, I'm going to answer first because I got out of a relationship. Y'all just going to be like that.
Yeah.
Well, I was in a 4-point relationship. 4-point relationship. Well, yeah, the streets are the ghetto. Any words of wisdom? Does someone want to take it? Do you know what it is? Because as much as
you kind of
the we to me, I was very more. I've always been
very
a domski, and I've always been. Do you know what I mean? So I think it wasn't that for me. Which is why I'm just trying to think. But outside of dating, I think it's just like like I was saying before, you just got to kind of just learn to love yourself again. Just learn what you did prior that you was interested. I don't know if you had any other interests going. For example, like I'm sounding dumb. I don't know. I actually don't have an answer right now.
Okay.
You lot say, then I'll be able to add on.
I think for me, as someone who I'm a lovey-dovey person, I wear my heart in my sleeve. I like companionship, so I'm someone that likes being in a relationship. I don't really enjoy single life as much, but so I do feel like when I'm in a relationship, I lean into that. I lean into companionship. I lean into partnership, or I try to anyway. So I think when you come out of a relationship, especially a long one or an important one or one that you felt like meant a lot to you, whatever, you actually have to look at it like kind of like what Dom was saying before, like you are a whole person, and you have to try and get back to that. You have to like try and get back to I am for me.
Yeah, everything has to be for you.
Everything has to be for you, because I think sometimes like when you get into a relationship, and this is kind of the issue, like sometimes we get into relationships and a lot of things we do is no longer for us. Like we're not actually taking ourselves into account at all. And that's how you lose yourself in relationships, and that's how you end up being single and you're like, what do I even like? What do I do by myself? Like I don't get it. So you have to try and get back to you. Like you have to try and recenter yourself. You have to try and think of ways and things that you do that are solely for your own happiness and your own enjoyment.
Yeah.
And it's not easy, and it will take a while, because naturally your go-to thing is like, oh, I would love to do this with that person.
Yeah.
I love to do this with that person. And it's not to say you can't do it with other people. Like finding yourself doesn't mean ignore everyone else around you. Do you know what I mean? Like it doesn't mean that like, oh, I couldn't do it with these or whatever if I was to be single, God forbid. But like I couldn't do it with these or like you can still lean into your, like Dom said, like lean into your other relationships as well. Like get back to finding what makes you happy, like what makes you jump for joy, and eventually you will feel comfortable with it. But I think when you're so used to being around someone, especially like if it was the kind of relationship where you was together all the time, it's a shock to the system. So it's a shock to the system when you start spending time by yourself, and when the new normal is you being by yourself. But don't fall for your brain tricking you into thinking that's something that's wrong. Like you have to find other people. You have to fill your space with people. You have to find someone else to latch onto. Like be uncomfortable and then sit in it, and then eventually you'll get past that point. That's what I would say.
Man, just back to sender.
Back to sender.
Yeah. Courtney's the articulate one. Yeah, definitely that. Just I think it's just you just gotta recenter your world about you. I think that's the main thing. Like your world is you. You came into this world as you. So I think that's just the main thing. Is just refocusing on you. And as I said earlier, just learning that being selfish isn't a negative trait. Being selfish is for you. You're doing this for you. Whatever you do is for you. What other outcomes come out of it? Like, I don't know, you go gym, you're doing it for you, but you know what? You're going to start looking buff. You're going to start looking hench. You are going to get it for girls, but you're not going gym for gal.
Yeah,
You're going gym for you, for your health. Do you know what I mean? It's only going to better yourself. So I would say that, yeah, man. And you got this. Like, you literally got this. I'm telling you, man. Like, you will survive. You can survive. You have survived. You've been alive without that person prior to the 2.5 years. And you have to move forward. That, as I said, like, life goes on. Like, one thing that's so jarring, you'll be in your bed doing dry cry.
And one day you'll forget everything.
Then you just wake up and you're
I'm
like,
telling
well,
you.
the next day you still have to go to work. I was going into work. Managers were like, oh, how's your girlfriend? It's her birthday coming up. I said, what? Why do you know that? Why do you remember that?
If you don't...
What? You know, just like, I'm like, yeah, what did you do for your birthday? Yeah, we went out to eat. Bro, I couldn't even speak. I was like, bro, why are you in my business?
Why?
Do you know what I mean? But you just, the days get easier. All I can say is, I promise you, it gets easier. Like, at first, it's going to be chest pains, especially if you love that person. Do you know what I mean? It's definitely going to be chest pains. There's no doubt that there's no hurt. You're just, you know, strong straight away. No, not at all. But I promise you, it gets better. It gets better. It gets lit. You have a good time. You, like I said, you unlearn things, you relearn things, you become selfish, not in a negative way. And even when you go into, like I was saying, to your next thing, you're going to be you're going to be so worthy of yourself, like so centered around yourself. You're going to know what you can bring to the table, so to speak. As I hate that kind of thing, but do you know what I mean? Like, you're going to be like, yeah, I'm ready type vibes. But obviously, just do this in your own time, man. It takes time, but it will get better. I promise you, it will get better. I promise.
Yeah.
I promise you. Promise you. Whatever camera's on me, I promise.
Yeah. And sometimes the things that mean the world to you now, you will forget.
Yeah, definitely, man.
Trust me. The things that you're like, oh, this memory is clouding me. This doesn't go away. I'm constantly thinking about that. One day you'll look up and you'll be like, I don't even remember half of that relationship.
You'll definitely build new memories. You'll be in new situations and stuff, and they'll even make you deep that, hold on, I wasn't even getting this from prior, and oh, I can get this from, like, there's so much, like I said, there's so much learning and unlearning you will do within yourself. You'll just love it. Like, you just learn how to love yourself, literally. Just pour into yourself. I think that's one thing in a relationship. I'm a big pourer. Like, I'll pour out everything. Do you know what I mean? I'll pour out my intestines, my gut, my everything. Do you know what I mean? But when you pour back into yourself, it feels weird because you're like, oh my God, just me? For me? For me? For me? But enjoy it, bro. Listen, when you're in a relationship, do you know how much money you have? Oh my God, that was one of the first things I recognized, you know? Not to, like, in a bad way, because, yeah. But, like, I was just like, I got all this excess relationship money. You know, you have that little excess, you know, like, for dates and this and
Relationships cost money.
Hey, what? I was like, Arab money. Fam, you feel a bit flush, you know?
Yeah, Twitter used to have this conversation all the time where, like, it's like, if you're broke, why are you in a relationship? Like, what are you in a relationship for? And even though it's a stupid take in a way, because it's like, broke people deserve love. But it's like,
bro,
being in a relationship costs money.
You're going to notice you got this extra money at the end of the month, and you're like, bruh. And that's what a couple, listen, buy yourself some nice things. Do you know what I mean? Just treat yourself. All I say is love yourself in the best way you can, man.
It's a process.
It's
you will.
It will.
It's a fruitful one.
It will get better, man. Yeah.
Did anyone see the T-shirt that Kanye West was wearing?
Do you know what? I just don't want to give him the time of day. Like, he knows what he does, because then he pulls and then he'll be like, "Oh, what did he comment the other before that? Oh, what he said something again about white people and stuff like that." But I'm like, you saying all of this, you know who you had a child with, but then you're putting that. Obviously, I know he's got mental issues and stuff with bipolar and that. So I just don't even want to give it the light of day.
This is what it is.
At this point now, what can you do? The same person that said slavery was a choice.
I forgot about that one.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, man.
Come on.
Ay.
No.
But this is why I say cancel culture isn't real.
No, it's not real. Cancel
It's not
culture
real.
it can never be real. The thing is, no one can cancel you in this life. Really and truly, who can say today they're gonna cancel you?
No
How
one,
can someone cancel
because
you?
from time people are still caping for Bill Cosby.
Because life goes on. No one can actually count. They cannot delete you from life.
Yep.
No one can cancel you.
I wish. Sometimes I do wish
as long as you
culture
just
was real though. Because some people deserve to be
pros
cancelled.
and cons. Yeah. I mean, they cancelled what's his name, Andrew Tate.
He's not cancelled. I mean, there's still
He
people
still
has
say-
followers.
But
an
he's got a
interview
new
talking about it.
app
Yeah.
that he's on as well. So I don't even know.
He's got a new app now.
Yeah, because you know they
delete
Twitter,
his
Insta, but you know there's,
accounts and
all these
everything.
you know the other social apps that no one really uses. But
Yeah.
they got all that. Yeah.
Girl, man.
No one can cancel you, man. You just have to walk with your morals and just do good CRBs. People think CRBs are childish, but you have to do CRBs on people, you know.
What do you mean? How do we get
Like
from cancel
background
culture to
checks.
CRB?
Just on people in your life. Like if you met a new person today that wants to be your friend, you have to know a bit about them.
Because
Like
they
you know the
might
people
be-
that don't have no friends, but they're always in a new friendship group.
I don't
After a
trust people
while,
like that, you know?
I wonder why do you not have a
I
friendship
don't
group?
trust people that jump from friends to friends. I don't trust, and people that pick up
And
friends.
that's what I'm saying.
Yep.
Every day there was someone new.
Yeah.
Where you find this person from?
Where? How?
I don't trust people like
That's
that.
what I mean.
I find
Like,
it
so you got to do a
scary.
little bit of a CRB. There has to be someone that can say. No,
Find
the thing
it
is,
scary.
I'm not saying you have to take it for face value because obviously at the same time don't cloud your own judgment.
Yeah,
you can have
and
your
people's
own.
past is their
Yeah,
past.
do you know
like,
what I mean?
can't-
You should allow people to move on from their past, especially if they're showing change. You should allow people to move on from their past if they're showing change behavior. That's what I believe. But if they're not changing from that same person, like, what's going on here then?
It depends what the past is, though.
Yeah.
Skeletons. The skeletons.
Some things can move faster.
Mm-hmm.
No, my love.
Oh.
Shit, then.
Shit then indeed. It's
then.
actually late, guys.
No, guys, honestly.
It's late.
It's 11:30.
late.
It's getting late. Why you gotta be here?
Are you waiting on me to wrap this up?
I don't know what I'm waiting
I don't know
for.
because you looked at me. I mean, yeah, D, wrap it up.
D? You don't ever wrap it up. D,
I know,
Go on,
but-
D. Try
go on,
wrap it
D.
up.
No, now you said that I was gonna wrap it up, and now you
Oh,
now,
yeah,
you,
exactly.
now that you put
See?
pressure on me,
Right.
Courtney, wrap it up.
What do you mean? You wrap it up. You told you to wrap it up. Don't pass the buck.
Yeah, no, I'm back at passing him.
You have been watching the LLP.
I know.
Thank you for tuning in.
I think you could have done a better job than that,
Subscribe. She could, but
D. D, go on. Go again. Go on. Oh,
Anyway, guys, you've been listening to the LP. I don't know how you
you've
did.
been watching.
You've been watching the LLP. Oh, it was a visual. Sorry, watching and listening. If they're listening on the is this camera on me?
Anyway, guys, thank you guys for listening and tuning in to Let's Be Honest with TLLP. We've had a great time. Dilemmas, questions.
Thank you for sending us your dilemmas.
Anything that you're offended by, blame the Ray and nephew. I promise you,
Wow.
it's just all on the alcohols. No, I'm
Oh,
playing.
wow. So
I
this
said
is
what I
the
said.
Ray
I said
nephew
what I
thing.
said. I said what I said. Maybe. Delete all that shit, editor. But yes, we've had a great time. We're definitely going to keep doing a lot more of these and a lot more visual episodes in general that might not just be Let's Be Honest. So we're going to have some other people in the background, you know, sharing our in this nice new shiny.
Well, we can have a whole shubs in here, you know. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, big shubs up in here.
The next one, we might need to invite couple people.
Next
It might
next
have to
one,
be a crazy one.
I'm thinking end of year
What?
special.
There's at least 4 people that can sit over there.
2 people
people
there.
over there.
If you move that there, someone could be there. Let's get high here.
So take
So
out
I'm getting ideas. We can have.
Hey. Oh, we could ask some people if they want to come and just watch. That competition vibes. No, not competition
we
vibe, but
could-
just like
yeah.
you love the pod.
Yeah.
Come through and just watch us
We
record.
can run it.
Get me? But yes, it is Domsky signing out.
OG courts out.
D Style signing out, baby.
Come on. We dance around.
Don't fall in this thing.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't spill the drink.
I didn't see it. I didn't actually see it go down though.